Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Sean, and I'm with Trucking Life with Sean. And in today's video, I want to talk to you. Got some news just come out. A truck driver actually sued the trucking company and got a $184,000 lawsuit. Was the trucking company wrong? Was the driver wrong? We're going to break this down and we're going to discuss it in this video. So make sure you watch it all the way to the very end. But first off, I need to let you know that Trucking Life with Sean is now sponsored by Connect Now. Connect Now headsets. They make everything you need and nothing that you don't. So make sure you go to the link below to get you a Bluetooth headset for the right price at the right place. Let's get to today's video. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be cooking hamburgers here in the truck with the air fryer. I'll show you how. My name is Sean, and this is Trucking Life with Sean. There's a lot of turnover rate out there, but I want to give you 10. You either one, or you got to learn to deal with them. So I'm going to go over this video, so make sure you stick all the way to the end. Everybody, so this just come out today, and I'm going to read an article, so I'm going to be looking down and reading this article because I don't want to miss anything. It says, a construction company has been ordered to reinstate and compensate a truck driver who was fired after raising concerns of fatigue driving, according to federal authorities. So was he driving sleepy? Was he going over his hours? Let's keep reading. A truck driver working for WL Construction and Paving was illegally fired September 23rd, according to September 16th announcement for Occupational Safe and Health Administration, which is also called as OSHA. Okay, OSHA had ordered the company to reinstate the truck driver and pay $58,000 in back wages and interest, $115,000 in compensatory damages, and $10,000 in punitive damages and attorney fees. Okay, it goes on to say that officials say on July 23rd, a year ago, the truck driver had notified his company, WL Construction Paving, that their assigned work would exceed the federal safety requirement for sufficient rest breaks and limits on how many hours commercial truck drivers are on duty. Let me stop right there. Okay, when I first read this, I thought, was it a driver trying to take advantage of the company, just saying, hey, I'm tired and I'm running late and I'm just pulling over. Nobody should drive sleepy. If you're tired, you need to pull over, but you also should be getting the proper rest, and you should be able to do it in the hours of service that the federal law requires. Now, if you get tired, I've gotten tired, and I've called my dispatcher and said, hey, listen, I just having a bad day. I need a nap. I'm about to pull over. Understandable. But what they said was that he notified them that it was going to exceed the hours. So they told him to go on anyway, even though his hours of service was not correct. If the company tells you that you've got to get the load there and you only got 11 hours to drive, and they say do it anyway, you're not supposed to do that, because if you get caught, it's on you. All right, there's companies out there that want you to run 2 logs, run 2 things. You can't do that. So you got to stand your ground and say, listen, I'll run my hours, but my hours is up. I can't run over my hours, okay? It said the company ignored the driver's concerns for 2 months, and they continued to assign loads and routes. The driver refused, fearful of illness or fatigue behind the wheel. After 10 attendance infractions, the truck driver was terminated. Now, here's what we got to look at. This is what I want to discuss. We're going to let know in the comments. Was he a driver that didn't know how to plan his routes right? I get going over your service. You can't go over your hours of service, but it says right here, OSHA investigated and found out that 3 of the 10 attendance infractions were protected under Service Transportation Assistance Acts, which makes it illegal to fire or discipline a worker who refused to operate a vehicle in violation of commercial vehicle safety regulations. So he had 10 infractions, but 3 of them was against the law. That's where the driver got the company at. That's where the company made the mistake. The other 7, he could have just been a bad driver and just like, I ain't doing it. And maybe he planned it. Did he plan it to get the money? I don't know. But what got him was the 3. The 3 times that they made him run, or he had proof on his messages that, hey, listen, I don't have any hours. They asked him to run. They wrote him up. If a company writes you up for not violating hours, that's wrong. That's illegal. I'm against that 100%. Totally is wrong. Do I feel like if you're tired, should you pull over? Yes. This guy had 10 infractions. So on 10 different occasions, he couldn't make his load. He was too tired. But they said only three of them that they found was illegal, but was enough to get the lawsuit going. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. What do you think? You think the driver is at fault? I would say definitely not under the 3 infractions. And if you're tired, don't drive sleepy. You know, no load is worth going. So he stood his ground and he didn't do it. It says WO Construction Paving illegally retaliated against the employee who raised legitimate concerns about the ability to meet the company's demands without jeopardizing the safety of that or others. OSHA Regional Administrator Michael J. Revere in Philadelphia said, our nation's supply chain economy depends on commercial truck drivers operating their rigs safely to deliver the cargo. OSHA will hold employees accountable when they ignore workers' concerns about the safety and that of others. Workers should now know speaking freely without fear of retaliation when safety is compromised and protected right under federal law. Okay, so there you have it. This man was awarded his money. He got awarded $184,000. Now, some drivers are going to look at this and they're going to say, hey, you know what? I'm just not going to deliver these loads. I'm going to say I'm tired. Now, if you're constantly failing loads because of you not trip planning or you not getting enough rest or you're not doing what you're supposed to, then I don't think that should be on the company. I think that should be on the driver. Now, if the company is telling you to run illegally and to run over your hours, don't do it. If you are tired and you are legitimately sleepy and you feel like you're going to be unsafe, pull over. It's not worth it. Okay? And companies out there, if you're a dispatcher and you hear this and you've got a driver that's can't make it because he's tired, look at other reasons, but you can't fire him or retaliate against him for driving impaired. You can fire him for other things, but not that. Now, according to OSHA, $184,000 the feds gave him. So, y'all let me know what you think in the comments. I thought it was an interesting video. I wanted to put it out there, and I'd love your feedback, and I'd love to know, you know, from company managers, company drivers. Let's start a little debate about this on the comment section and see what we got. Thanks for watching today's video. Hey, man, if you got some value from it, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try to teach you things at CDL school. Will not teach you. Trucking Life with Sean, baby. Let's get it.